What's up, everyone? Welcome back. My name's Cadon, and I'm with Middle Class Millionaire. Sorry I was unable to post last week. We had a very unique time. Fortunately, my grandmother, she passed away, and so she passed away the morning of Valentine's Day, which was my wife's birthday. So, as you can all imagine, that was a very bittersweet day. Plus, Antarctica decided to move into Texas. So we went 60 hours without power. And very diminishing water. We were also on a boiled water notice, so we couldn't drink our water and we had no power. So trying to keep a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 2-year-old entertained and safe and warm, and also to provide an ending supply of coffee for my wife was very challenging. Like I said, unfortunately I was unable to post a video last week, but I want to make sure I get this one out to you guys. This is a very short one. I was just coming across some news and I want to make sure that I get us out to you guys and kind of keep you informed of what's going on. Some of you are kind of familiar with what's been going on in the world. So 2020, cryptocurrency was actually the #1 performing asset class, and also is projected to be the best asset class of 2021. So I keep tabs on the cryptocurrency world and what's kind of going on there quite a bit. One of my favorite websites to look at is Bitcoin.com. So Bitcoin is the largest cryptocurrency. There was actually a news article that posted, as you can see here, it was on February 13th. Of Elon Musk could face SEC investigations over Tesla's Bitcoin buy. And why I think this is a great thing, hear me out. I don't think that Elon Musk facing an SEC investigation is a great thing, but it's a great way to provide a leeway into this type of an industry, or allow this type of a transaction to happen with other companies is a great thing. So if you didn't hear, Tesla and Elon Musk, they invested 1.5 billion, as you can see, sorry if I can get my mouse to work, 1.5 billion Bitcoin purchase. The SEC is going after them because of probably the type of transaction that they process, but also the fact that shortly after that, he tweeted hashtag Bitcoin. So that was to provide maybe like a unique way that he may have been trying to influence that purchase. So, but by buying it and then posting that, it causes the price of the stock to go up. But listen, if he were to post a hashtag jump off a bridge, nobody's gonna be jumping off bridges. So he can't influence it that much. But the fact that he bought 1.5 billion in crypto it in itself is going to inherently increase the price of Bitcoin. So I think that is one thing that they're not really going to be able to prove. But they're not going to be able to prove that just because he said hashtag Bitcoin, and with his recent purchases going on. But it seems like 1.5 billion was quite a bit of a purchase. But if you look up here, if you can actually go to Tesla's website. So if you go to the bottom, if you're an investor in Tesla, you can actually go to here. Anybody can go to if you're not. But I invest in Tesla, so you can click on this investors tab. It'll actually bring you up to right here. You can have all the investor relations, kind of talk about their Q4 that was posted of 2020. And if you can go here, you can listen to it, but also you can do this shareholders deck. You can click on this and it'll actually download the financial summary and the financial balance sheets of the company. But one thing I want to kind of point out right here, cash and cash equivalents of Tesla. As you can see, Q4 2019 was 6.2, looks like 6.2 thousand. This is in millions. So 6.2 thousand million is 6.2 billion. So 1,000 million is a billion. So easy there. But you can see Q4 2019 was 6.2 billion in cash that the company had. And as you can see, it slowly increased as it went along. You can see it goes up there. In Q4 2020 was $19.384 billion that the company had on cash. Might seem like a lot, and a lot of people ask, well, why does a company keep a lot of cash on hand? You just can Google this. Why do companies carry so much cash on hand? And it could be for just a lot of short-term reasons, such as like a rainy day, financial backup, or during a recession. The 2008, 2020, with the pandemic, proved to a lot of companies that really cash is king. A lot of companies who had a lot of cash on their balance sheet were able to survive, able to pay their employees without having to tap into assets and liquidate them. But a company may also be holding a lot of cash for mergers, if they're about to expand in the company, if he's about to have another gigafactory, that he would have cash to start kind of front running a lot of those projects. It could also be for borrowed money that the company may have. So a number of reasons. But the fact that he chose to use 1.5 billion, but if you just do like a quick math, just quick calculations, 1.5 billion of 19 billion was only roughly about 7.5%. So he didn't even use 10% of the assets into investing in cryptocurrency. But a lot of people said, well, that money shouldn't have been earmarked for investments. But you can look right here, it says cash and cash equivalents. So What's unique about cash equivalents? This could be CDs, it could be short-term CDs, short-term bonds, short-term holdings that the company would need to get access to in times of need. These properties, which can easily be converted to cash, are also known as liquid assets or cash or cash equivalents. So for him, actually investing in cryptocurrency, to me, falls under the same guidelines of cash or cash equivalents, because what's unique about cryptocurrency is it trades 24/7, 365. The market is never down. So if Tesla were to buy stock in a company, let's say on like a Friday right before the market closed, he would have to wait till Monday morning to be able to liquidate those assets to get the cash for a transaction the company needed to make. But the fact that he actually moved a lot into a cryptocurrency is wise. Not only did the price of Bitcoin go up shortly after, so he at least made 10% on the transaction. So 10% of 1.5 billion is 150 million that he made in a short window. To me, as an investor, I think I applaud him. So if anything, the cash balance went up. So the cash and cash equivalents, to me, he falls in the same category. It was a wise choice. But also, with this investigation, I think the SEC is not going to find anything on Elon for this. And if anything, it's going to solidify this type of a transaction and front a lot of companies to show them that it's okay to kind of move into this type of transaction. There may have been a lot of companies who have been wanting to move a lot of their cash or their investments into cryptocurrency, but they probably too are scratching their head is, hey, is this legal for doing so? So if anything, this might just open up additional disclosures that companies need to have with their shareholders, letting them know that, hey, we could put money into cryptocurrencies. Whether they believe it or not is not the shareholder's responsibility. If that's what the company sees is fit and best for the company, they're going to do so. They might have to disclose a little bit more. But also with the cash and cash equivalents, with a company who's actually taking a leeway and putting their assets into not a depreciating asset, which unfortunately our dollar is, with the federal regulation getting in there every day with the federal regulation as they put their finger on the money, it just seems like it's going down in value. Well, with moving their money into cryptocurrency, it's an appreciating asset, and so if anything, it's going to move money into an asset that's going to increase in value. So I think that is a wise choice for most companies getting into protecting assets for the future. So we'll stay tuned to kind of see what's going to happen with this. But for me, I'm going to say that I think this is a great thing. If anything, it's going to solidify this purchase. You're going to see, if this goes right, you're going to see Tesla stock price go up for this. I also could see the price of Bitcoin going up, or also other cryptocurrencies. So let's just kind of stay tuned. If you're kind of curious about crypto, just stay tuned. In my next video, we're going to dive into cryptocurrencies, how to get into them, how to invest into them appropriately, how to be investing in them safely, and also what companies that I'm using and what I'm looking at doing. So like I say, always save, always invest, and always plan for the future, because you never know when it's going to be here. If you like the video, smash the like button, leave a comment below on what you think this is going to happen with the company, and stay tuned for more to come. Thanks.